Multiple signals. They're closing.
Okay, time to pick up where I left off last night. Let's see, I moved the token back to Ripley. It is now, I don't have to keep track of the turns anymore. So, just a summary, I've got 2 blips over here that are moving towards Frost. The door is barricaded in both places, here and here. It is now Ripley's turn. I've got 1 alien left. Ripley will... she'll move 1, 2. So now I've got... everybody can fire at this 1 alien. At the beginning of her activation, gotta remember to do this. I get to recycle 2. So let's see. That one is a recycle. Where's the... oh yeah. All right. So I get to recycle 2. 1, 2, and then it says draw 1 card. Doesn't give me a choice, so it's a pistol. I'll hold on to that. And now she's going to, well, it's not the end of her activation yet. She still gets to give a, let's see, resolve all end of action abilities. Then I use the rank to activate grunts. Okay, so she has a hazard. Place this on your card. At the end of your character activation, exhaust 2 cards, discard 2. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to fire. I have to, because if I get rid of the alien, then I don't have to discard any cards. So she will shoot at this alien. Because it's the start of the turn, I get to reset all of the counters. And she is at a 7. And Vasquez is at 8. And Hicks is 8. All right, so I'm going to fire. I have to exhaust a card to fire, and I rolled a 4. So that gets rid of this. Now it's the end of her activation. All I have to do is discard 2 cards. I do not have to... I can exhaust them. I don't have to discard them because there's no alien in sight. Now I'm going to issue an order to Hudson to go in. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now he can see down the line. That's the end of her turn. Now I need to go to Hicks. At Hicks's start of a turn, draw an endurance card. He drew body armor. Okay. Does he have any cards that would be helpful? Not really. The grenades might be useful if we get an enemy coming from here. But remember, I've got to get Newt and then get her out to the exit up there. So Hicks will move, and Hicks will go... he can move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they are in the hallway now. He's going to issue an order to Frost to get his butt down here. Frost move of 4, so he'll double move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hicks, I'm going to put Frost guarding this as soon as I can. That he can also issue an order to Gorman. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Gorman will double move 5, 6, 7, 8. And I can also double move Hicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want to get them in here. That is the end of Hicks' turn. Then this moves to Vasquez. Vasquez is going to provide cover this way and this way. So she will stay put. I'll give her an aim. And I'm going to give her a rest, which means she can recycle up to 3 cards from her hand. But I'm also going to have her recycle... I'm going to recycle that one. And I'm going to recycle... you know what? Arc welder would be good to have. She might need that. That one, and... I'm going to hold on to that one. I'm going to recycle these 2. And one from the... I can decide... on a rest, let me double check. I think it's 3 cards that I do. The rest is... a hero taking a rest may draw up to 2. I'm not going to draw, and then recycle up to 3 cards from the exhaust or their hand. So I'll exhaust 1 more from the recycle or from the exhaust pile. And because I want to keep those decks full. I'm getting low on the endurance card here. Endurance deck, which means I'm going to have to shuffle. These go back here. Shuffle these up a little bit. hate these tokens. Should be a better way to do this. All right, so Vasquez, at the start of her activation, she pulls a card. It's a star. Recycle and draw a card. So this one goes into the recycle. She recycles this one and draws. And she got an equipment. Now, I'm going to issue an order to... All right, all the grunts have been told what to do. So there's no more grunts left. Since I only have 3 and... Ellen or Ripley can do 1 and Hicks can do 2. That's the 3. So that is the end of Vasquez's turn. There's nothing to do at the end of her turn. So now we go to the aliens. No miniatures. There are blips, so let's see how far they move. Actually, I rolled a d6. They move 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, that door is barricaded, but this one can't test it until the next one. Now I draw 2 cards. The first one will place a blip at 1, and it says, reveal a card. On a blue, I'll place a blip at 2. Where's it? Right there. And on a red, I'll place a blip at a spawn point. So I drew a yellow, so nothing happens. So that was the first one. The second one, oh, this isn't good. This is a lot. Oh, they're everywhere. Place 3 blips on each tunnel token and spawn point. Ow. 3 blips. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I stirred the nest. Oh, this one has to move. Oh, no, that one goes there. So 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is getting... I got to get her and get out of here. Okay. So, drew the cards. It is now a new turn. This comes back to Ripley. Ripley needs to... Wow. Ripley's got aliens in front of her, so I've got to get rid of these guys. All right. On my turn, Ripley will move... Well, I need to get her away from these aliens. Actually, these get revealed because I can actually see them. 1, 3, and a 2. So the 1 will go here. 3, 1, 2, and a model. And then 2 will go 1, 2. All right. I really need to just use Ripley to open up. So reset everybody's thing. Hers goes back to 8 because she never fired on that turn. Ripley will open fire. Well, actually, she'll step forward 2 so that she's not shooting through Vasquez. She'll shoot at the... Because she's got full auto, I want to try and take out this stack of 3. So that's the one she's going to aim at. She will fire her first shot. So I expend a card and roll a d10. She needs a 7 or lower. I rolled a 5, so 1 is gone. And her shoot drops to 6. I will spend a card, roll again. I need below a 6. I rolled a 2. That's another one gone. And her thing drops to 5. I really don't have a choice here. I got to keep going, so I will pay another card. 5 or lower, I rolled a 2. So this stack is gone. That's all she can do. She can't keep auto fire on different target or different spawns. So she drops to 4. And that is the end of her turn. She is going to, unfortunately, at the end of her activation, you exhaust 2, and then you have to discard 2. Well, there aren't any to discard, so I have to shuffle the endurance deck, which is getting low. And I have to discard 2 of these. I'm going to have to do some... this goes here, and this goes here. Well, good. I discarded a hazard card. I think that just goes there. If it's a discard. So, do you play it? I can't remember. Okay. If you know the rule on this, let me know. I may be doing this wrong, but that was a discard from this card. All right. What now? She can give an order. She will give an order to Frost to step up to here and he will pick within 2. He's going to pick this spot, which means all of these are going to get hit. So he exhausts 2 cards for the flamethrower. Let's do, there's 3 models, so I have to roll 7 or below. So that's 1 hit, 2 hits, 2 hits. So we'll take them off of this one. And that leaves just this guy alive. And that's the end of Frost's turn. It is now Hicks' turn. Hicks, unfortunately, well, Vasquez will get a shot. So Hicks is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He sees these 2, 3, and a 1. All right, so the 2 goes here. 3 goes here. And a 1 goes there. All right. So that is the end of his turn. However, he can play... No, he can't because he took 2 actions. Never mind. That does not help. I didn't draw an endurance card. Combat knife. And that's all I get. So he will issue a command to tell... actually, this was Hicks. This was Hudson. Sorry. He's Hudson. I'm Hicks. Or he's Hicks. I'm Hudson. All right. Hicks can move. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. So that still gives him a chance to shoot. So he will do that. What he's going to do this time is he's going to use grenades. Discard this card to make an attack with this weapon. Choose a space that is within 4 of your character. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm picking the spawn point. Characters in line of sight. Roll for each model and token. Weapon always hits on a roll of 6 or less. And I have to pay a cost of 1. So this gets exhausted. I pay 1 to throw the grenades. And I get to roll the dice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And I'm looking for 6 hits. And I hit on a 6 or below. So 6 times. Miss. Hit. Oops. That's 2. That's a miss. That's a hit. I'll take that one off. Was that 4? 5th one, miss. And the 6th one is a hit. So he took out 3. That's not bad. Leaving this last pile back here. Now, actually it says you can re-roll an attack roll, but I'm not going to do that. That was different. He will talk to Gorman. Gorman, get up here. 1, 2, 3. I mean, might as well. Gorman's going to take a shot. You know what? I don't want to lose Gorman. I'll tell Hudson to get up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Hudson double moved, and that puts 3 guys glaring at this. I can't remember. I think I have to touch this token to get it activated. I could be wrong. Is it line of sight? Let's see. This token. Okay. In the mission news part, instead of token of 3, models can exit the board by moving on to an exit token. How do you? Okay, here we go. Newt is hidden among the 4 mission blips. These blips are spotted like normal, but unlike regular blips, they do not move. When you flip a blip token to reveal Newt, place the Newt miniature there. She is now a character in the game. So, because it's line of sight, this is 1. Why? How did that happen? Oh, that's Newt. Darn it. So we got an alien here. Darn it. Okay. Each turn, she takes 2 move actions, taking a path that will end her movement as far away from any Marine, but not Ripley. She's going to run for me? Wow. Okay, so Ripley needs to get her butt in here. All right, that is all I can do for Hicks. Now it goes to Vasquez. Vasquez will pay 2. Well, she activates. Hold on. She draws a card. This says recycle and draw a card. So I get to recycle a card and draw a card. And she's got an event. Each character may move up to 2 spaces, but that costs 3. I don't want to burn that just yet. I'm going to have to be really watching my cards now. She cannot issue any commands, but she can fire. So she will spend 2 cards to fire her smart gun. She needs an 8. I rolled a 9. Wow. Okay, so she missed. Way to go. How do you miss that close? So this is not going to be good. All right, that's the end of her turn. Now we roll for the aliens. This alien steps forward and attacks Vasquez. But remember, when it comes within 1 of character, all characters within 4 get a reaction shot. Ripley will take a reaction shot. She has to roll a 4 or less. She did it. So she destroys that alien. That is all I can do. And she goes down to a 3. All right, that was the alien. This alien will move up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is now engaged with Hicks, but they all get a reaction shot. So Hicks will spend to fire. He is at 7. So got to roll a 7 or less. I rolled a 6, so 1 is gone. He will spend another card to, man, I'm almost out of cards here. He will roll again. He needs a, that will do it. He's down to 5 now. And you know what? I'm going to have Hudson make a shot now. Hudson will expend. He has to roll below a 6. I rolled a 1. That gets rid of the last alien there. This one will move, and it's now within range of Hudson and Hicks, so they get a reaction. Hicks has to roll below a 5 and spend a card, and he does, which gets rid of this one. Now, oh man, I am really running out of cards here. The exhaust deck. I'm going to have to do a lot of resting. All right, blips. Those blips, actually, let's do these. We'll all move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These blips, let's do let's see how much they're going to move. They're going to move 6, but this one right here, if it doesn't get through this barricade, that's a good thing. I need to roll a 4 or higher to break the barricade. I rolled a 5, so of course the thing goes. So they all move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't move through its own things. All right. Thankfully, I've got Vasquez down here with her smart gun. All right. Now I draw cards. And I've got to reveal all these 2. So 2 blips on 2. 1 and 2. And then if this cards are placed on a spawn point in line of sight of a character, discard 4. It's not. Next card, I pick 1 and it goes to 3. Players must either discard 1 barricade in play or place a second blip. Do I have any more barricades? Yes, I do. I can get rid of this one. All right. All right. Now it goes back to Ripley. Ripley, on her turn, recycle 2 endurance cards. 1, 2. And she is going to move. Oh, well, no. Everybody resets to 7. Man, I got too many aliens breathing down my neck here. 7. Oops, where'd that go? Hicks goes back to 7. And she goes back to 8. All right. So she was right here, I believe, yeah. Or was she there? I can't remember. I think she was right here. I was going to have her move in here to get close to Newt, to woo Newt. You know what? I have to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She's trying to get over here to Newt. And then she's going to issue an order to Frost You know what? I need to make a choke point. Actually, Frost is going to toast this one, which is 1. So he will spend 2 cards. Shuffle these up. 1, 2. He needs to roll a 7 or less. He did. That means that alien is gone. Vasquez will get her chance in a moment. Now it moves. Well, Ripley says, place this card on your character. At the end of your card, exhaust 2. 1, 2. She doesn't have to discard any because there's no aliens. This moves to Hicks. Hicks will go 1, 2, 3, 4. When he removes here, he gets line of sight. So we now have the Newt character. She moves like a grunt, so she'll move at the end of the turn. I moved him past to force her. She wants to go away from the nearest Marine, so she'll go this direction towards Ripley. He can't do much else other than rest. If I rest, I get to recycle 3 cards from my hand. So I will do that just to keep the guns going. 1, 2, 3. These go back into the shuffle pile here. Can he do anything else? I didn't draw a card for him. All right. That's all I can do for him. What I can do for Hudson, I can activate Hudson. 2 actions. He gets 2 actions. I'm going to have him rest, which means he can do. I'm going to have him do 2 rest actions. And what that means is I can recycle 3. A grunt character taking a rest recycles 3. So I'll recycle 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those go back in the reshuffle pile. And I'm also going to tell Gorman to do the same thing. You need to take a real quick rest, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm doing this because I need bullets. I mean, this is how I will fire my weapons. All right. I am now out of cards, so I need to reshuffle this, which doesn't leave me with a lot. That is, all right, so he issued 2 orders to Gorman. That's the end of the grunt turn. Newt's turn. It says she will move 2 per action. Any character that was in 2 spaces in line of sight of Newt may take an interact action to calm her down. To do this, roll a Marine. On a 4 or less, Newt comes down. If Ripley is a hero, add her character card as a hero. Otherwise, add her as a grunt. If Ripley is in play as a hero, add her character card as a hero. Oh, she's now a hero. Nice. So her speed is now 5. After each turn, she takes 2 move actions, taking a path that will end her as far away as possible from any Marine, but not Ripley. So she'll go 1, 2 and see him, and go 3, 4. So she's close to Ripley. Any character that was in 2 spaces in line of sight of Newt may take an interact to calm her down. Roll a Marine die. On a 4 or less, Newt calms down. Okay, so I need to calm her down. I need a 4 or less. That's a D6. I rolled a 5, so she's not calm yet. Great. So anyway, what else can she do? She's just got a speed of 5. So when Newt takes a rest action, you may recycle an additional card. End of activation, exhaust 2 cards to move a character within line of sight 2 spaces towards Newt. Okay, well, I should have done that with Ripley, but that's okay. That is the end of Hicks' turn. Now we go to Vasquez. On her turn, exhaust 2. No, reveal a card, excuse me. Reveal. I got a blue. Take an aim action. She needs that so bad. So she goes up to a 9. And she can shoot her gun on 2. So she exhausts 2. 1, 2. Her gun has, when rolling for an attack, I always forget to do this. On the smart gun, when rolling for an attack, you roll 2 D10s, and you take the higher, discarding the highest result. You cannot equip a backup weapon. That's right. That's why I always wondered why I didn't equip her for that. All right, so she needs a 9 or less. And well, let's just go ahead and reveal all these. 4, 2, 4. That one's not revealed. 3, 1, 4, and 1. So obviously she's going to shoot at this 4. And her first one is a 9, which I rolled a 2, so this goes down to, I'm not even going to spend time with this. I'm just going to, I'll put 3 on here and just take them off as I shoot them. 1, 2, 3. She spends another shot. She only has to spend the 2 to start the attack. Then it's 1 card per shot. Shoots again, easily makes that. Another one gone. She goes down to 7. She'll spend another shot. She made it. That gets rid of 1. She goes down to 6. I'll spend another shot. I rolled a 1 and a 2, so another one's gone. And then I will spend another shot. She goes down to 5, so I just need a 5 or lower. I rolled a 3 and a 5, so the last one is gone. What did I... Oh, I guess I did shoot them all. Okay. I think I put her back up to 6. They were all gone. I didn't have to do that. All right. Good job, Vasquez. That is the end of... Oh, man. This is going to get ugly. That's the end of the turn for Vasquez. The blips. The blips will move. We'll move these 2. We know with all the blips in that room will move 5. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so those stay in that room. All these are in the same tile, so I just roll once for them. They move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one right here will move 2. 1, 2. And those will move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Then I draw cards. 2 at 1. Come on. 1, 2. And it says players must choose to either exhaust 4 or place 1 more blip at spawn 4. Exhaust 4 cards. I really can't afford to do that right now. Although I can't really afford to put another blip at spawn 4. Well, yeah, I can. No. Yeah. So 2 at 1. I just put the 2, and then I must choose to exhaust 4. I'll put a blip here. And because Ripley's there, it's revealed to be a 2. All right. What else did I have? Oh, yeah, I draw a second one. Another blip at 4, so that will go here. And each alien model within line of sight of the queen. Okay, so that doesn't happen. Not playing the queen card yet. So that is the end of the round. It is now Ripley's turn. Ripley needs to calm down Newt. So let's see if I can do that first. It says if you're within 2, you can do it. I did. So Newt now belongs to me. So I can, and she's a hero, so she will go after Vasquez. So put that there. Ripley will back up as a move action and fire. She is at a 7. She will fire her gun. And, oh yeah, I forgot. Recycle 2. 1, 2, and draw 1. She got a weapon. I really need to do a rest action to get some of these cards back in. She is going to shoot. She needs to roll a 7 or less. I rolled an 8, so she does not get to go. At the end of your activation, exhaust 2. 1, 2. Well, hold on. Her next action, she moved and she did a fire, so she took both her actions. Exhaust 2. There are aliens, so these get exhausted or discarded. Excuse me. And that's the end. She can give command to 1 grunt, so she will tell Hudson to move and fire. Hudson will fire, and he needs a 6 or less. He rolled a 10. He missed. Oh, this is not looking good. That's all Ripley can do. Now it is Hicks' turn. He has to draw a card. He gets a combat knife. Hicks will... One, two, three, four. He will... if he moves here, he's going to block line of sight. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He can't see. So I tell you what, I'm just going to move him 1, 2. He'll tell Gorman to move up 1, 2. Actually, he'll move up 3. So they're all going to be within range of these guys. All right. Hicks activated 1 grunt. He'll activate another grunt. If let's see, 1, 2, 2, and that would be, if he moves here, that would be it. So Frost is going to move here, and he's going to use that spot for his pick. He'll exhaust. How many do I exhaust? 2. 2. So 1, and I gotta recycle or reshuffle. 2 to fire his flamethrower. Flamethrower hits on a 7 or less, so he's trying to hit that one, and that one. So 2, 6, 9 aliens. So let's do the 2 first. Hits on 7 or less. Both hit. That one's gone. He's going to aim at this 4. So 4 7s or less. 1, 2, 3. So 3. So this comes down to just 1 alien. And then that 3 7s or lower. Miss, hit, miss. So one of those goes down to a 2. All right. That is the end of Hicks's turn. Vasquez. Vasquez draws a card. Okay. Vasquez will rest and then fire. When I rest, I can discard 3 cards back to the recycle or the reshuffle. 1, 2. I'm just giving the high cost cards, which I can't afford to pay anyway. This goes under here. Now she will fire. She spends 2. 1, 2 to fire. She is at a 9 or an 8, excuse me. She rolls 2 dice and picks the lower. She's aiming at the first one. An 8. That will hit. So she does hit this one. And that is all she can do. That is the end of Vasquez. Vasquez can issue an order. Everybody's been ordered. It is now Newt's turn. Newt, run. 1, 2, 1, 2. Actually, she's 5. 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, get out of here, Newt. I'm just going to tell her to run near the door, not all the way. That is the end of Vasquez and Newt's turn. These are specials. They don't go there. All right, let's see. What else? Now it is the alien's turn. This one moves forward. All 3 of them are going to get shots at this thing, which is unfortunate because I only have 2 cards left. But I'll show you how this works. Hicks will spend a endurance to fire at it. He gets to roll 7 or less. He hits, which 1 goes away. That leaves 1 left. I might as well. Well, he will hit on a 6, but Hudson's there. Gorman is there, who hits on a 6. Gorman hits on a 4. Hudson hits on a 6. So it's sort of 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I can't fire Ripley through it, so it'll have to be Hicks. He'll fire again. He needs to roll a 6 or lower, and he rolled a 10. However, once per turn, exhaust a card from your hand. I'll do that to reroll an attack. And I rolled a 3, which gets rid of this one. So this goes back up here. Now the blips move. This one. This one will move up to attack Frost. He gets a fire action. Here's the problem. I do not have enough cards here to use. So you can pull from the exhaust deck, but they go into the discard deck. So his second shot goes here, and he will fire that flamethrower for 7 or less, and he hits, which kills that one. And got to roll for the one underneath it. 7 or less. Yes. So he kills all of those. That is it for the aliens. Now we do the blips. This one will move 6. It is right here. And it is 3 aliens. So they're going to have to clean house in a minute. Oh, wait. All these are aliens. They all move. I totally forgot. This one, and this one. 4, 1, and 1. I totally forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these would have surrounded him. Like, that one would have come there. That one would have probably come there. He would have been able to hit. Yeah, they all would have moved. They all would have moved towards him. He picked this spot, so I will get flamethrower rolls on those as well. So 4 and 1. Let's do the 1. Misses. The 4. 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, 4 hit. So this one goes away, thankfully. That one gets within 1 space of her, which means she will get to exhaust. She has to discard 2 because there's nothing left in the endurance deck to fire her gun. She hits on an 8 or lower. She fired. Now the gun. So she actually, I think she already fired. I think she's at 6. And I missed. Okay, so we'll say that she missed, which means it now gets an attack on her. She has to defend. Her defense is 4. I rolled a 1, so she does defend. Also, because it's below her melee, she kills it just in hand-to-hand. So that was really cool. Let's see. What else? Now the blips. All those blips. Oh, I already moved them. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. The aliens moved. Now it's the blips. We'll do these 3. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then those blips will move 1. 1. Well, 1, 1, 1. Oh, man. All right. So here's what I have to do, because I keep burning through my exhaust pile. It comes back to Ripley. Everybody reset. 7, 7, 8. It is the start of my turn, so I have to draw a card. I cannot draw one because there's none to draw. But what I can do is I can tell Ripley to rest twice. She's going to draw 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She'll put these in the reshuffle, and since there's no cards in there, we go ahead and shuffle these. All right, so now that represents some bullets. Ripley took 2 actions. It's the end of her turn. She discards 2. She exhausts 2, and then she discards 2 because there's an alien in line of sight. Now she can issue an order to a grunt. I'm going to tell Gorman to rest, even though he's front and center. He's got such a horrible aim. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those go underneath in the reshuffle. I don't reshuffle yet because there's still cards on the endurance. So he's done. Now it is Hick's turn. Hicks will open fire. He will spend 1 and roll the die. He needs to roll a 7 or lower. He misses. He will exhaust a card from his hand to re-roll, and he hits. So he removes 1. Now he's going to spend another one to roll again. He needs to roll a 6 or lower. I rolled an 8. He missed. Hick. You know what? When this one moved, they would have all got reaction shots, but that's all right. We'll do something else. Hudson will attack, but now I have to shuffle these. He spends 1. He fires a 6 or less aim. He hits. That's another one gone. And then he will fire 1 more. He's down to a 5. Spend a card, 5 or lower. He does. That one is gone. So that worked out well. So Hudson fired. He didn't move, so he can take a rest action now, which means he can recycle 3. 1, 2, 3. And those go under here. That was Hicks. Hudson, Gorman was ordered to rest. Frost. Hicks will tell Frost to open up on this one. Actually, I hate to spend the cards. I'm just going to let Vasquez deal with it. That way, because I think she can... Actually, this one got revealed as a 1. This one got revealed as a 2 and a 5. Okay. So, Vasquez will open fire on that closest one. She spends... Well, first off, to activate, she reveals a card. She gets a star, which says recycle 1, and then draw 1. So she's got an event 2. Reveal your character. Interesting. I'm going to have her fire. So did I spend the 2? I can't remember. I think I did. Well, if I didn't, I'm doing it now. 1, 2. She hits on an 8 or less. 7. So she kills that one. And she is down now to a 7 for her turn. That is the end of Vasquez's turn. She could order Frost. She'll order Frost to back up a little bit. Well, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, she'll tell him to back up, because that alien will be within range of his thing. Back up and take a rest. So he will recycle 3. They go under the shovel. There's no cards left, so I get to shuffle these. All right. And that is the end of that. Newt. Newt needs to just stay. You know what? Newt can rest. She'll rest twice, and it says on her card, when she takes a rest, you may recycle an additional. So she'll recycle 8 cards, because I'm going to have her do it twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those go under the shuffle, and that is the end of the hero turn. All grunts have moved. Aliens will move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This 2, how do I know? Did I reveal that one accidentally? I can't recall. We'll just flip it over. Those blips will move 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's revealed as a 3. These 2 blips will move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh. All right. That's my exit. I got to get out of here. All right. So let's book it. This comes back to... Oh, yeah. I've got to do these. 1 blip on 4. Man. And it gets revealed as a 4. And exhaust 1 card for each character within line of sight of this blip. There are 2. Exhaust 2 cards. 1, 2. Draw a second card. This 2 blips go on number 3. This game is never going to end. All right. Wow. All right, Ripley's turn. She recycles 2. And she draws 1. She got an event. I don't care. I'll put that in her hand. Ripley will take 2 rest actions. I'm going to need these cards coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's not going to fire this round. All right. She is going to order Frost to fry that one. So Frost will spend 2. And I need a 7 or less. And he did. So that dies. And I'm going to order him for his second thing to rest. Actually, crap. I should have turned and done these. That's all right. He can take a second action. I'm going to have him turn and attack these 2. He'll pick that spot. And he attacks with 2 cards. And these reveal as a 4 and a 3. Oh my gosh. So let's attack the 4 first. 7s are lower. 1 hit. 1 hit. So this goes down to a 3. And this one was a 3. So we'll just see how it hits. 1, 2, 2. So this goes down to a 1. That's 1 alien, and this is 3 aliens. Ugh. All right. that is the end of Ripley's turn. Hicks. Oh no, Ripley's turn. At the end of your activation, exhaust 2. And there aren't any more to exhaust, so I have to shuffle this. Shuffle 1. And then there's no aliens in sight, so I do not have... Oh yeah, there are. There's 4. So I have to discard 2. 1, 2. All right. Ugh. Hicks. Hicks is back up to a 7. On his turn, he has to draw a card, which is a weapon, a grenade. That would be helpful. But anyway, he will... I'm going to move 1, 2, and take a rest action. So 3 cards go back under the pile. And I'm going to leave it to Hudson to finish him off. Hudson, fire at that thing. Hudson expends a card and rolls. He needs a 6 or less. He rolls a 7, so he misses. Fire again. He's going to take his second action to fire. He needs a 6 or less. Now he needs a 5 or less, and he rolled a 2. So this goes down to 3. But because he hit, he can continue to fire. Fire again. Now he's down to a 4. He pays it. 4 or less. He did not. So that is it for him. Gorman, I need you to move. And Gorman can rest. He'll rest again. 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the 2 grunts that Hicks will order. Finally, it's Vasquez. Vasquez will turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, man. This is bad. Vasquez will open up on... This one is just 1. This one is 3. So she'll open up on the one with 3. Her action... she first reveals a card. It's a hazard card. And since there's no action, it just goes down here. Doesn't tell you. It says reveal it. And it's... there's no hazard symbol. I think that's how this plays. It's not like she drew it. She revealed it because it's her activation. But if I'm wrong, tell me. Now she'll fire. She's at an 8. She will roll 2 dice. She's going to aim at this pile right here. So she spends 2. 1, 2 to fire. And a 9 and a 9. She missed. Oh, no. That's not good. Let's see. Frost. I guess I could tell Frost to do it. Yep. She'll order Frost to move and fire. And Frost has to spend 2. And 7s or less. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll do this big pile of 3. That's 1 hit. 2 hits. So 2 of these are gone, leaving 1 alien. And then that one, he needs a 7 or less, and he didn't get it. So there's 2 aliens left. And that is the end of Vasquez's turn. Unfortunately, it looks not good. Newt will sort of pull back, and now it is the aliens' turn. This will move all the way here. They all get a free shot. So Hudson will pay a card. He is at 4, I think. 6. I think he's at 4. He misses, doesn't matter. Hicks is at 7. He'll pay a card and roll. And he hits, so he gets rid of 1. And because he hit, he can keep going. He'll spend another card, take another shot. He's down to 6 now. And he misses. And then Gorman, good old Gorman, hits on a 4. And he hit. And since he hit, he gets to pay a card to take another shot, but he's at 3 now, and he hits. So the last alien is gone. I don't know how that worked out, but it did. That is it for those aliens. This alien will rush forward to attack him. This alien will attack Frost. All right. So because it moves within contact, I have to shuffle this. That means Vasquez will get to shoot her gun. Unfortunately, she's down to 7 now because, remember, she shot and fired. I forgot to roll this. She rolls 2 dice, pays 2 cards. 1, 2. And she does hit, so that one is gone. And Frost We'll pick a, well, he won't hit himself with a flamer, but he uses 2, and he needs a 7 or less, and he did get it, so that one is gone. And then finally, this bulk will move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they moved all the way down. One of them is next to, the 2 is next to Vasquez, so she will get a reaction shot again. Unfortunately, she is down to what, 6 now? So she will fire. She has to take 2 cards. Fire! I need a 6 or less, and she misses. Now she has to make a defense roll. Her defense is 4. But there's an extra alien there, so it really becomes 3 because you add 1 to the dice. So I have to roll a die and roll a 3 or lower. I did not. So she is that knocked out? That's knocked out. She's knocked down. I need to kill them this next turn or she'll be taken away. All right, and I don't think I'm going to have much luck on this. The blips. I got 1 blip up there. That blip will move 2. 1, 2, and then I draw 2 cards. 1 on 4. Come on! If this blip is not placed on a spawn point within line of sight of a character, it moves 4. It is within line of sight, so I don't have to do that. And then this one will place another one on 4. If this has a blip or alien model, move it 4 spaces toward 1, 2, 3, 4. It is an alien, and it is 3 of them. I mean, I'm never going to get out of here. Never. All right. So now that that one is within range, I believe they get reaction rolls. So Gorman will take his shot. He gets a free shot, so he's now at like what? Well, the gun always hits on 3 or less, and he misses. Hicks is now at 6. Actually, is he at 5? I think he's at 5. I think I forgot to lower that. So he will pay a shot, and he rolls a 6. But I can discard a card from my hand to re-roll that. So I need a 5 or less, and I did. I got it as a 1. So because he hit, now he can pay a card and try to roll a 4 or lower, and I did not. So he missed, and then that leaves Hudson to spend a card. And Hudson was at, I think Hudson was at a 4. He did. So he took out the last one. Well, he hit 1, and there's 1 more. Now he's at a 3 or less. He'll pay it 3 or less, and he misses. So now the alien attacks Hudson, and Hudson's defense is 5. I rolled a 1, so he's okay. And it's below his melee or equal to his melee, so he kills the last one. That worked out for me. But now there's another alien in sight, which is just 1. And all the blips have moved. Aliens, I did the tracker cards, so now it is back to Ripley. Ripley, get out of there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ripley, can she see? The door is open. She can see this. Yep, line of sight is definitely open to that. So she will, I forgot to draw a card. There are no cards to draw. So she recycles 2, which means these 2 go back on here. She has to draw 1. She gets a combat knife. And then she'll spin 1 to fire. Her thing reset to 7. She hits it. So 1 is gone. That leaves 1 more. And she has no cards to spend to fire, so they have to come out of the exhaust. She will fire. Now she needs a 6 or lower, and she got it. This one is gone. She orders Frost. Frost, step forward. He'll pick that spot to fire his flamethrower. He needs 2. I don't have 2 to spend, so they come out of the exhaust. They go here, and he will fire. So he will first fire at this 5. Let's see how many of those get gone. Actually, let's do the 2. I can just roll 2 dice. 7s or blower. Got 1. So this comes down to a 1. Let me find a 1. That's a 1. Actually, you know what? That has to stay here. This is a 1. The 2 behind it, let's see how many of those are gone. Only 1 of those. So that comes away, and there's 1 alien left there. Let's do the 3 back there. 1 hit. 1 hit. This comes down to 2 aliens, and then let's do the 5. That's 1 hit, 2 hit, 2 hits, and 1 more, 3 hits. So this comes down to 2 aliens. 1, 2. All right, that is it for Ripley's turn. At the end of her turn, there are aliens in her line of sight. Are there? No, they're not. So she doesn't have to discard 2, but she does have to exhaust 2. She doesn't have 2 to exhaust. And so those have to, I believe those have to come out of this pile. Could be wrong. Again, there's so many strange rules in this game. And let's see. There are no cards to exhaust. I think if there's no cards to exhaust, you take them from the exhaust and put them in the discard pile. Now it goes to Hicks. He resets to 7. Hicks, get over here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man, he can't. He won't be able to fire over here. This is not looking good. He'll rest. I mean, he needs to he'll I hate to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll put 6 cards back, but then I get to shuffle them because there's no cards on top of the deck. So that loads up. He doesn't. So he's going to order Hudson to fire. Hudson will pay 1. Hudson is a target of 6. He hits. So there was only 1 left. So that one is gone. Hudson, move up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gorman, move up. Gorman, rest. Gorman, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's this resting that's making it hard. Just can't get him out of here. And now it is Vasquez. She is down. She cannot stand up until the start of the alien turn, which is unfortunate. But they will move towards... Well, I think I'm going to lose her. I can't remember how this works. If a swarm makes it towards her, which it will, she is captured, which means I have to do a rescue mission to go get her. So, but Frost will get a chance to... Well, Frost could save the day here. We will see how this works out. Newt will you know what? Newt will... Frost can do, because since he didn't get ordered, he will get to fire during the grunt stage. So she's going to move down here to safety. And now Frost, being the last grunt, I'm going to have her rest. She moved 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those go back in the reshuffle. And then Frost, his turn. If he picks this spot to fire again, he's reset. So he draws 2 or exhausts 2. He could take 2 actions this turn. So he's going to fire. Or did he go this turn? I don't think he did. No, he didn't, because he fired when Vasquez did. She went down. She didn't get to play this turn. So now he gets to go on his free turn. So he will fire. This one has 2, so he'll fire 7s or lower. And he did, so both of these are gone. This one is just 1. Did he get it? Please let him get that. He did. That one's gone. This one just has 1. Did he get it? 7 or lower. He did. Oh, he's going to save the day on Vasquez. And then that one has 2, 7s or lower. Both of them. Unreal. That was awesome. All right. That is the end of the Marine phase. It is now the start of the alien phase, which means Vasquez can stand up. All aliens will move towards a target. This one is a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one is 2. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah, right there. That's all the blips. Now I draw 2 cards. 1 blip goes on 4. Man, I mean, I am never going to get... Players must either discard 1 barricade or place a second blip at spawn point 1. Well, I got to place that one there. All right, because I don't have any more barricades. False alarm. Recycle 1 card. Yes. All right, maybe I've got a chance here. It is now Ripley's turn. All right, Ripley. We got to get to that exit. Ripley will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's going to place a barricade over this spawn point. Her tech is 6. She does not do it. She also has to draw a card or recycle 2. 1, 2, and then draw. She got this, do that thing with a knife. Do any of these cards allow her to recycle? No. All right, so she is done on her turn. She will... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, basket. She will order Hudson. Get out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He'll be on the front line there. That's all she can do. Now, there is an alien, so she has to discard 2, or exhaust 2, and then she has to discard 2. And there are cards in the reshuffle deck. These going to go in the discard pile. 1, 2. All right, so that's the end of that. So now she orders Hudson. Hudson double moves, so he doesn't get to shoot. Now it's Hicks' turn. He resets to 7. Hicks, let's get out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He will double move. Orders Gorman to double move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tells Vasquez, move up. Vasquez will move up 2. And then she will fire. So she well, first off, reveal a card. So got some card I don't need. And then she has to spend 2 to fire. And she is rolling an 8 or below. And she rolled an 8 and a 6. So this last alien is gone. Oh, no, there's one more underneath it. Excuse me. And she will spend another card to fire another bullet. And she hits it. So those aliens are gone. The hallway is clear. Vasquez moved, and Vasquez cannot order any grunts to move. She moved and she fired, so that's the end of her turn. Newt, get out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to tell her to stay behind Vasquez. And that is the end of the Marine turn. No aliens were in sight. This one was not in line of sight, so they are just blips. How much does that blip move? It moves 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's in sight. We reveal it. Ooh. This blip over here moves just 1. Now I draw 2 cards. One blip goes on 2. If this blip is not placed within line of sight of a character, it immediately moves 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And draw another one. 2 on 4. After you place these blips, move all blips and aliens 4 squares towards the nearest character. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all the aliens. There's no other aliens. Move all blips 4 squares. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are revealed as 1 and a 4. All blips. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. It is now my turn. This is time to haul butt. I really have to barricade number 3. I can't have them. Actually, I can barricade this door. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Ripley is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, she has to recycle 2. I always forget this part. Draw 1. She got a hazard. Reveal a card and then recycle this card. I got a green. Move each blip and alien 1 space. So this gets recycled. And this was the one that was revealed. It goes down here 2. All move 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. That's it. All right. Wow. All right. So she will open fire on. Well, this one's a 1 and that one's a 1, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to hold off on firing at them right now. Instead, I'm going to take a rest action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll let Vasquez deal with that. So she moved and she'll rest, so recycle 3. She's going to order Gorman. Actually, she'll order Frost to move up. 1, 2, 3. Now it is the end of her turn. She has to exhaust 2. 1, 2, and then discard 2. 1, 2. All right. Hicks. Hicks is right here, and he can see all these aliens. So he will fire at this 5. Oh, man. Okay. He has to, well, first off, he has to draw a card. So he got equipment. You may discard to look at the 4. Okay, I don't care about that. Recycle these, or reshuffle, excuse me. He needs to spend 1 to fire. He hits on a 7 or higher. And he missed, but I'm going to burn a card, exhaust a card to reshoot. And I hit. So one of these is down, and it goes to 4 aliens. 1, 2, 3, 4. So on his next shot, he'll fire again. He is now down to 6, and he's used that reshoot. And he hits, so another one gone. He's down to 5. He'll burn a card, roll again. He hits a 1, that's gone. He's down to 4, burn another card. I need a 4 less. He misses. So he's going to take another action. Well, he's at 4. The odds of him hitting. Oh, you know what? Hudson's back there. Hey, Hudson. Hudson, open fire. Hudson will spin 1. He hits on a 6 or less, and he does. That's 1 gone. Spin another card. Roll again, Hudson. He's down to 5, and he misses. Gorman, light him up. Gorman's going to fire at this. He hits on a 4 or less, and he misses. Not good. All right. So Hudson ordered the 2 ground. All right, so hold on. Hudson fired, and then he gets 2 actions. So he can fire again. He'll fire, and he's down to what? He was at 6, then 5. Well, let's just say, yeah, he misses. Gorman gets 2 actions. I have no cards to reshuffle, so I will burn 1 to let Gorman fire. He hits on a 3 or less, and he did. So he took out this one. The problem is these aliens are going to be on me in just a second. So that is all I can do with Hicks. It is now Vasquez. Vasquez, move up and fire. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, you know what? Don't move. Just fire at that one. She will, oh gosh. She'll burn 2, and she fires, and she hits. So she hits this one, and that one is gone. For her next action, I will tell her to rest. 1, 2, 3. These get shuffled. They go straight to this pile. She can no longer order anybody. There are no more grunts to order, and then that means it is Newt rest. She will rest for 4, and then she'll rest for another 4. So for 8 cards in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Man, she's good to have. That is the end of the turn. Newt is done. Now we move aliens. There are aliens here. We got 1 and 4. So this one will move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one has 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll move it Gorman. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 3 and an alien. Okay. They all get a. They're all within 4. So let's do Hudson first. Hudson will burn 1, and he hits on a, I think it was a 4. He misses. Hicks is at a 4, so he burns a card, and he misses. Gorman is at burns a card and takes a shot for a 3, and he does hit. So I'll say he hit this one. Now, 3 are attacking Gorman. Gorman's defense is a 4, and there are 3 of these. So I have to roll a natural 1 for Gorman not to be knocked down, and he is knocked down. So on the next turn, the aliens, if I don't kill those aliens, he will be dragged away. So that's that. The blips, there are no more blip. Well, yep, there's 1 blip. It will move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's right next to Vasquez, who is at 7. She will have to take a shot, so she'll exhaust 2. Exhaust 2 to fire, at that single one. She hits on a 7 or less, and she does. So she kills that one. That was good. Vasquez got the reaction. There are no more blips, so now I place. 1 blip on 3, which is not what I wanted. If this spawn has a blip, Mo can move it 4. It does not. Next one, put 2 on 3. I think I'm going to have to run for it. Player must choose to either exhaust 4 or place 1 blip. Okay. Wow. Crap. Player must choose to exhaust 4 cards or place 1 more blip at spawn 1. You know what? I'll place the blip at 1. Ripley's turn. She exhausts... Oh, no, she recycles 2. I forgot to do that last turn, but that's my loss, not hers. And I draw 1. Choose another character, take an action. I can't do that. Let's see. She will move. Ripley, haul butt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll order Frost to do the same. Actually, I need Frost to move back here and fire. Frost, go clean up. 1, 2, 3, 4. In his action, he will burn this one. So I burn 2 cards. And he will hit on... All right, so let me reveal these. 2, 2, and 1. So he's going to roll 5 dice. So let's do the 2 first. He kills both of those. Let's do this 1. He kills that one. And let me do the 2. He kills one of these. So there's still an alien left there. He can't move. It is now Ripley's end of action. She discards 2, or removes 2. There's an alien in line of sight, so she has to discard 2, which is 1, 2. And this one comes up as a pay card. Man. Whew. All right, she double moves, so she can't rest. Hudson moved. It is now Hicks' turn. Hicks will... Well, Hicks doesn't have a choice. Hicks has to destroy these. So he resets to 7. He will spend 1 to fire. He needs to roll a 7 or less, and he does. So one of these goes away. He needs to fire again, but there's no cards in the thing, so one of these goes to the discard pile. He needs a 6 or less, and he gets it. And now he's down to 5, and he'll fire. He'll do another one, and he's got to fire 5 or less. Come on, I missed. But he can re-roll if he exhausts a card in his hand. I forgot to draw 1. I don't have 1 to exhaust, so that's out. He's going to order Hudson to fire. Hudson will discard 1. Fire, he needs a 6 or less. He misses. Fire again. For his second action, he hits. This one is gone. Now he's at 6, 5. Now he's at 4. Fire again, Hudson. 4 or less. He rolls a 2. That one is gone. So, that is the end of Hicks' turn. Hicks ordered Hudson. That's the only grunt that he can order. He did 2 actions. Gorman cannot be ordered because he's down. Now it moves to Vasquez. Vasquez, get out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Vasquez forgot to draw a card. She can't because there's none in here, so she doesn't have to do that. It's now Newt. Newt, get out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She moves 5. Double move. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is the end of the Marine phase. It is the start of the Alien phase. The Alien phase, and here's the thing. When you're knocked down, let me tell you what happens here. When you're knocked down, a knockdown character skips. A character will stand up at the start of an Alien turn if there are no alien models in the space next to them. So yes, he will stand up. It is the alien's turn. The alien will step towards Hicks, which means Hudson and Hicks will each get a chance to fire. Hicks is down to a 4, and I think Hudson is 6, 5, 4, so he's down to a 4, maybe lower. I didn't track that. I should have. There are no cards, but Hicks will fire. He needs a 4 or less, and he got it. So he kills this one. That's the alien. Blips will move. 3. 1, 2, 3. Now I place. False alarm. Yay. Next one. 1 goes on 4. Good. Reveal a card. There are no revealed, so I don't know how you do this. If I can't reveal a card, so I don't know. I think I ignore that, but could be wrong. I don't know. Just out to have fun. So if I miss a rule, please tell me. That is the end of the blip phase and the placement phase. It is now my turn. Ripley. Ripley will move, will rest. Actually, she recycles 2. Then I shuffle, and then she draws 1, which is a hazard card. I don't care. It says reveal a card. It's a blue. Shuffle a random card from the discard back into the exhaust. I've got the exhaust in my hands here, right? Yeah. So shuffle a random card from the discard, and this one gets recycled. Shuffle a you know what? I'm just going to pick one. I'll just pick that one, and that one goes in here. I think we're near end game. All right. This is the discard deck, so it goes face up. All right, let's see. Ripley will choose to rest. I'm going to need the bullet. So 1, 2, 3. Actually, she could just leave. I'm going to do that. She's going to leave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's out. She's gone. And she can't, I think since she's gone, she can't give an order. So, but she also doesn't have to do this thing. So, I think that's right. She's out of the map, so she's no longer in the game. Next is Hicks. Hicks will tell everybody to book it. Run Hudson, or he'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's going to order, I don't care about Gorman. He's going to order Frost and Hudson to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then, being a leftover, Gorman will get to run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is the end of... Nope, now it's, I forgot Newt. Newt will run. She's out. I think that's the end of the game when you get her off, but I could be wrong. Newt is the objective. Mission ends if Newt fails. Once all surviving characters in Newt move... Okay, no, they all have to move on to the exit. I'm going to get one more chance at this. That is the end of the Marine phase. There are no aliens in line of sight. This when the door is closed. So the blip will move 2. 1, 2. I needed that. That blip will move 2. 1, 2. I get to draw 2 cards. False alarm. Good. 2 blips on 4. That's perfect. I don't care about those. It is now my turn. Ripley is gone, so she is done. And now I go to Hicks. Hicks says, Marines, we are leaving, and he hauls butt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I forgot Vasquez, didn't I? Well, no, that's okay. I'll do her this turn. He tells Hudson, get out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Frost, get out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, actually, he won't go near the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the wrapping it up will be Gorman going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is the end of the... Oh, Vasquez. Vasquez needs to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's out. I need to save her. And that's it. No aliens in sight. Blips will move. This alien will move 3. 1, 2, 3. These aliens, I don't care. They'll move 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. It doesn't matter where I get to place these blips. At 3 and 3, they'll all be placed down here. 1 and 1. And it says exhaust 1 card for each character within line of sight. Fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are not enough to exhaust. I think that just means I'm done. This one, reveal a card. I cannot reveal a card. If you know the rule about that, if I cannot reveal a card, do I have to reveal it off the exhaust deck and then put it in the discard? I don't know. Next turn, they're all close to the... Well, you know what? The blips are placed. It is now my turn. I'm not even going to waste ammo. On the next turn, they will all bail. And that is it. I'm out of Hadley's Hope. Now, here's the bad part. The part of the game that I am not looking forward to. All right. All these cards. Well, the discard pile was the one in question, and it's pretty thick. So here's what you do. It says at the end of the campaign. Okay. After completing a mission, this was a mission, each player, there's only one, searches the discard and selects one card to return to the endurance deck. So let me get all these organized and figure out what I want to return. Which means I probably should be looking at these, but I'll just take a chance and just pick one. All right. Weapons, I've got plenty of. Stop your grinning. I just don't know. I guess I should take time to look at these. Look sharp. Each character takes an aim action. Marine characters may draw an endurance card. Microscope. Take 2 risks. You know what? The microscope is a good card. It's expensive, but it has some really good action. So I'll put it back in the exhausted deck. Then it says, return it to the endurance deck. All right, well, there. Return all hazard cards in the discard to the endurance deck. So all hazard cards go back in. So there. That's it, just that one. All right, that goes back in. Shuffle the discard pile and remove half of these, rounding up, from the game. Return the remaining to the endurance deck. So basically, as you can see, I'm losing a certain number of cards for future missions. All right, so I'll do this. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. This one has more in it, so it goes away. That will not be coming back. This pile gets added to the exhaust, which gets added to everything else left over. And this is the deck that or the endurance deck that I begin with on my next turn, or that I have to pull things out of. Now, the good news is there is a way to get cards back. You can, and I get the ones that I outfitted with the various soldiers, I can put those back in this deck too. So the good news is there is a way to recover these cards, and it's called a resupply mission. During a campaign, you may lose equipment or resources that you might need down the line. If this is the case, you may want to play a resupply mission. So let me tell you how that works. Hold on. So the resupply mission, let me get it. Because it's not easy. Let's see, where is it? That's not these. Bug hunt. Where are they? Here we are. All right. Slocko, retrieve, survive. Okay, one more second. Sorry, haven't found it yet. It must be the resupply on the other thing. Resupply. This is very weird. I don't see a mission card labeled resupply. You may only attempt a resupply mission once per campaign. Okay, so where is the resupply mission? That's kind of frustrating. Let's see. Resupply mission. I don't think... How do you do the resupply mission? Well, I don't see campaign. A resupply mission. None of these cards are labeled like resupplies. So how do you do that? Supply mission. Maybe that's it. That's it. It's called supply mission. Let me see if there's a big card for it, because I'm using the expanded cards. Let me see. Chase, hunt, separated, barracks. So there's no big card for the There's no big card for a resupply mission, so I guess you just use the one from the core box. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the big missions. And then I've got Barracks, Separated, Evacuation, Queen's Gambit, Queen Hunt, and APC Chase. So, all right, so that must be the case. So for the supply mission, if I choose to run it now, which I don't think I'm going to. I think because you can only do it once. You have to, it looks like you set up all your Marines down here. Characters do not start with any equipment or weapons other than a pistol. Do not use Newt in this game. So basically there's a bunch of crates in this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that you can, I believe, search. A character may interact with a crate to equip for free a weapon or equipment card from their hand or from the endurance deck, and then you shuffle the endurance deck. Then remove the crate token. So, ooh, that's pretty ugly, because there's 4 spawn points, and it automatically starts with 6 blips and 6 blips. So, man, in this game, there are no exits. You and your squad must survive until all cards in the motion tracker deck are gone and all alien models and blip tokens have been removed from the board. If at least one character survives, then all the players win. If all of the characters die, the player loses. If, as usual, if you run out of endurance card, you lose the game. So basically, you just go in guns a-blazing and you hope you can get through the blip deck, which is quite a lot of cards, by the way. I mean, that would make for a very long game. That's got to be... Are you kidding me? That would be a very long game. I wonder if you only do a certain number. Let's see. This character... A character in a space next to you. Okay. In this game, they're... Motion tracker deck. Okay, the motion tracker deck. Shuffle 5 random threat 1s, 5 random threat 2s, and set these 10 cards aside. Shuffle the rest of the motion tracker cards together and then place the 10 on top. So you got to go through this whole deck of motion tracker cards and survive in order to win the game. That just seems crazy. In this game, there are no exits. You and your squad must survive until all the cards in the motion tracker deck are gone. And all alien models and blip tokens have been removed from the board. If at least one character survives, then all the players win. Wow. That could be very, very difficult. We'll think about it. But luckily, I don't have to do it this turn. Mission number 2, by the way, is... Let's see, where's mission 2? Mission number 2 is going to be Escape. And I believe this is where you've gone into the cooling tower. And then, yeah, the APC is here. And you got to get your Marines through this maze into here. So I'll read up on this, and we will get started, or I'll get to playing this in the next Aliens video. Apologies for the length of this video, but this game does go long, and I was told it does go long. So an hour and a half for each of the 2 parts, but I was successful in getting them out with Newt, so I'm ready to go on to mission number 2. That video will be coming very shortly. All right, this is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me as I played Aliens, Another Glorious Day in the Core. I'll be back with a new video very soon. Until then, take care.